Hello, hello, everybody. Hello to this week's Goddess Energy Forecast. Woohoo! And welcome to the new month. Happy December. Can you believe it? Like at the beginning of the year, we set the intentions, our goals, we called in the experiences that we would like to experience. And it seemed like December was like so far away. And now we're in the last month of the year. Oh my gosh. Not only that, we're about to enter into 2020, which is the start of a new decade, right? And then we're also really going to be sinking into that whole 5D energy that we stepped into this year, right? We're really going to be sinking in there, embodying it. And if you've heard me talk about the whole 2020 energy and the 5D dimension or fifth dimension, how it's so important for us to work with the higher self in 2020 and onward, right? And onward. So it's not just 2020, but the higher self is going to be huge. And also being able to do what you're here to do on a soul level is going to be like very important, I should say, highlighted, doing your soul work, doing the things that ignite your soul, allowing your soul to express itself the way that it wants to express itself, right? Which means that, this kind of started, probably 3 years ago, where we've been shedding, but especially this year, where it's been more intense, is shedding what no longer is you, what no longer aligns with your soul, right? And really stepping into what does that even look like to work from that soul level? What does it even look like to embody your higher self? So these are all some of the energies that will be coming up. But December is the month of celebration. So November was the month of gratitude. December is about celebration, and it makes sense because you have made it this far, from January and December. And this is the time to, for me, it kind of happens very naturally, spiritually, where I go through like this life review, right, for the year, like how far I've come, what did I accomplish, what did I release, like who was I at the beginning and who am I right now? That's actually a great prompt question for you if you really want to step into the how to work with this month's energy, which will allow you to flow into the new year, right? Who was I at the beginning of this year and who am I right now? Right, because that's going to cover everything in between, who you began as, what your goals were, what you achieved, what were your challenges, what did you release, and who are you right now? What is the wisdom that you pulled out of all of that experience, all those challenges? What is the wisdom that you pulled out of it? Who are you as the wise woman or the wise man? Who are you, right? So that's a great prompt question to work with this month. So December is the month of celebration. It's really allowing yourself to, as you're doing your year review, really celebrating how far you've come. Because here's the thing, we kind of get bogged down by, the whole, you look at your to-do list or your goals or your intentions that you set at the beginning of the year, and maybe you were able to accomplish like a few of them, and majority, are still hanging in there. And you allow that to kind of beat you down. No, 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 no. Celebrate what you've accomplished and keep moving forward. This is something that I teach my clients, is that, some of the goals that we set, the ones that we've already set in place or we've already done the work for, they manifest really quickly. Because remember, once you set the intention, you put the energy out there, but it also has to be in divine timing. And also the puzzle pieces around you need to be set in place in a perfect way, or in a way that will support whatever it is that you're trying to call in. So sometimes those puzzle pieces, gathering those might take a while, right? Or maybe what you would like to manifest, might need you to completely release the old foundation and build a new foundation, right? So some goals and some intentions might require you to do more work, which would take longer, but it doesn't mean that you failed. So I really want to make that very clear as you're reviewing your, the goals and intentions you set at the beginning of the year. this is another thing that I teach my clients as you're going through it. You cross out the ones that you've accomplished, the ones that you've manifested, and you celebrate it, because this is the month of celebration. And the ones that haven't happened yet, when you read it, there's two things here. When you read it, ask yourself, is this still in alignment with me? Is this still something that I would like to experience? If it is a no, cross it out. If it is a yes, then the next question is this: what am I really asking about? What is it really do I want to experience? Because again, the person that you were at the beginning of the year is not who you are right now. So I promise you, just as you have evolved, your goals and intentions have also evolved as well. So you want to check in to make sure if they're even in alignment with you. And then if they're still in alignment with you, then you need to clarify. Some of the times I read my goals and intention, I'm like, why did I even set that goal? I don't need that. Or why did I even say it that way? That's not what I meant, right? So it allows you to fine tune it, clarify it, or chuck it, if it is no longer what you want to experience. It's an opportunity for us to do this. So that's why I love this month doing this review with our intentions, because you can go into the new year with clarity and better goals and intentions, rather than beating yourself down. It's like, oh, well, I said I wanted to create this big thing. It never happened. So that means I didn't do the work. That means I'm a failure. No. I promise you, if you're still here today, you did the work, because we all know how intense the energies were this year, right? We were all in that grind machine, getting polished and getting all that grime removed from us. We all had to do the work, especially if you're listening to this, you had to do the work. So you made it this far. That means that you went through all the Mercury retrogrades, you went through all those planetary energy shifts, you went through all the activations, you went through all the challenges that came up, right, to fine tune you, and you made it here now. You did the work. So right now, just pause and acknowledge that you kicked butt this year. You kicked butt. Pat yourself in the back. Give yourself a hug. Give yourself some loving. You know what? Actually, this Christmas or this holiday season, I want you to buy yourself a gift. Buy yourself a gift as a way of saying, good job. We did it. What's next? Next year is going to be even better, because each year I get better and better, just like fine wine, right? Each year I get better and better, tastier, more, more deep, rich, right? Think of it that way. Celebrate that. Celebrate how far you've come, because that's going to open a whole new opportunity for you in the new year. If you get stuck in the whole, oh my gosh, I never did it, so oh my gosh, I'm a loser, this just sucks, how come I can't? If you get stuck there, you're actually closing the door to the opportunities that are waiting for you in the new year, or moving forward. So rather celebrate. Celebration is really a potent energy that opens up so much more for you, because here's the thing: the universe wants you to be in celebration mode all the time. The universe wants you to be happy. So when the universe sees you happy, what happens? It brings you more things that makes you happy. This is the energy that you call in when you tap into the energy of December, which is celebration. Celebrate you, the version of you that no longer exists. Celebrate your journey till now. Celebrate who you have become now, which is that fine, delicious, rich wine. Or dark red chocolate, whichever, but something that, when the more work you do with it, the better it gets, the shinier you become, right? Your light is brighter now than it was at the beginning of the year. Your soul is more advanced now than it was at the beginning of the year. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. That is the key for December. So just take a pause here. Let's take a pause and taking a deep breath in here, and just place your hand on your heart. And I want you to just be here right now and feel that energy of celebration. But before we step into December, that energy of celebration, let's go ahead and bring gratitude for November. because November was about gratitude, right? And even the whole months before, January all the way up to now. Let's say thank you. Thank you for everything that you tossed my way. Even the stuff that I was like, what the hell? Even the stuff that I was pissed off about, even the stuff that I was like, why did you do that? Right? All of that, the challenges, everything. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, because it's made me who I am right now. It's made me wiser. It's made my soul more richer and in depth. It's made me a better person. And I made it. I'm here now, so I made it. So thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Universe. And I celebrate myself now. I celebrate myself now. I celebrate myself now. I celebrate the woman or the man that I have become. And I'm going to even push it forward and celebrate the woman that is coming up next. Because if I've made it this far, I know the one coming up next is even going to be better. Right? Even better. Beautiful. And then while you're here, while you're in this energy of celebration, go ahead and let's tune in. Let's see which of these cards will be or speaks more for you. Because remember, all the cards put together, the messages put together, give us a complete energy forecast of what this week, what we're going to be working on. But each card, depending on which one is drawn to you, tells you where you need to put your focus, what you need to work on for the week. Right? So it kind of gives you that chunk that, hey, so this whole week, this is the energy we're swimming in. But for you this week, this is all you need to chew on, right? It's beautiful. I love it. I absolutely love it. So numbers 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead and close your eyes. Keep your hand on your heart. Bring in the energy of your higher self into your heart space. So you can see this as this golden ball of light coming down, or even this golden being, like this golden version of yourself coming down, entering your crown, coming all the way down into your heart. And anchoring within your heart and spreading out into your entire being. With the presence of your higher self within you, now go ahead and ask, what am I supposed to focus on this week? Which of these cards speaks to me the most, or which of these cards is for me the most? 1, 2, or 3, and see which number comes to you. Good. All right, once you've received the number, say thank you, and then come back to the here and now and get ready to receive your message. All right, so let's go ahead and begin. If you received, and then of course we always have the goddess that we work with. So this month, what came in is that this was very clear. The message is that to bring in more light. So as you're receiving or listening to this forecast, you're being attuned to even more light. So there's a downpour of divine light pouring over you right now to empower you, to inspire you, to up-level you, to increase your frequency, to raise your vibration so that you can enter 2020 bigger than ever, so you can feel better entering 2020. Like the universe wants us to be at our best when we enter 2020. So this whole week, like the messages that will be coming through are going to be high frequency, very high frequency. So as you're listening to me receive this, and I'm excited to see what else comes through. So the goddess that is coming up for this week. So last month, November, the goddess that came in was beloved Kuan Yin. And then for October, the goddess that came in was Isis. And they all kind of went perfectly, right, with the month. For this month, it looks like there will be a different goddess coming in each week, which is perfect because we're going to be receiving an initiation from each of those goddesses, preparing us to enter 2020 as our best selves ever, right? Oh, I'm so excited. So the goddess I'll be coming in this week to initiate us into the new energies of 2020 is beloved Green Tara. And there was a specific mantra, or her mantra came in very clearly, which I'm going to be adding to the meditation aspect of it. But for now, let's go ahead and begin with the messages. So if you were called to number one, let's see here. Let me make sure I have everything in line. Let's see here. Where are you? Deep replenishment. So if you are called to card number one, you're being asked to focus this week. This week, your main focus is about deep replenishment, right? And so retreat, rest, and be held. This is so important. Here is the message. The most selfless thing you can do is to fill up your own inner well. When we are running around half filled, we subconsciously look to things and people around us to give us the nourishment and nurturing that we so deeply crave. Nothing can grow in barren lands. You are no good to anyone if you're running on empty. The feminine is bountiful, fertile, and rich. Tend to your own well and watch as the amount you have to give multiplies. If your inner well isn't full, you will find yourself craving things from the outside world to fill it. This is our body's instinctive way of reaching for the grounding and nurturing that we are not allowing ourselves. What nourishes you? What nourishes you? What fuels you? What is nectar for your soul? What brings you back to life? What is your secret medicine? What makes you feel abundant and fertile, overspilling with life? It may be gardening, arranging flowers, getting a massage, using the luxurious essential oils, snugging up on the couch, hiking, sipping on a good coffee at your favorite cafe, attending a women's circle, reading about sacred sites, spontaneous bike rides, walking along the beach, or yin yoga. What nourishes you is your medicine. I'm going to repeat this. What nourishes you is your medicine. When you give yourself the medicine that you need to be nourished, you nourish all those around you, for there is more than enough to go around. So this week, do something that deeply replenishes you. Beautiful. So if you are drawn to number one, or card number one, that is your focus for the week. Deep replenishment. If you are drawn to number two, you're being asked to focus on trusting your intuition. So the card says, trust the niggle. I love this because it's like English terms, right? British English. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So let's go ahead and find this. Where did I see it? There we go. So if you are drawn to card number two, you're being asked to trust your niggle this week. Here's the message. The niggling feeling, that annoying niggling feeling, that inconvenient, annoying niggling feeling, try as you might, is there. And it ain't going anywhere. Most people spend years ignoring their niggling feelings, throwing their best dollops of stubbornness, ego, and post-rationalization to numb them out is exhausting. And until you face the niggle, life just throws you more bait to awaken it, to draw your attention to the light within you that is bursting to come out. The niggle is an arrow pointing to what is standing in your way. The relationship, the conversation, the decisions, the shift that needs to be made, the stone in your shoe. Often we feel the niggling feeling in our body first. Many people think that intuition is something from the higher realms, but in fact, it is the body that is the intuitive one, working through our senses to deliver vibrational information. It takes just a moment every day to scan your body to receive the intuitive intelligence and act on it quickly. You are being called this week to face the niggle now. If you don't face it, the universe will throw you something much bigger and more obvious in your path. And then you will likely regret that you didn't listen, that you didn't answer the niggle in the first place. I know it's scary, but you are safe. Answer the niggle now. So this week, what is your niggling feeling trying to tell you? And again, the niggle, according to the niggle is the arrow pointing to what is standing in your way. And that could be a relationship, a conversation, your decision, a shift that needs to be made, something that is irritating you. You're being called to answer that niggle, okay? All right, so that is card number 2. If you were drawn to that, that's what you need to focus on. Card number 3. So if you were drawn to card number 3, let's find it real quick. Okay, I lost the page. The initiation, there we go. 68. So if you were pulled to card number 3, well, your card is the initiation, and it's a rite of passage or crossing the threshold. I feel like there was like the beginning part of this last week, where there are people standing at the threshold ready to jump, and this one is kind of like the continuation of that. So I'm curious to see, those who picked that card last week, if they pick this card too this week. So if you were drawn to card number 3, this is your focus. And here's the message. Some of the most sacred initiation chambers and temples look scary from the outside, but they are breathtakingly beautiful on the inside. This represents the journey that the soul pilgrim is required to take to reach somewhere sacred. But only the initiated can enter. Perhaps that's where you are right now. You're being tested, initiated, because you are headed somewhere sacred. Ooh, I love this. Initiations require that we cross the threshold from one world or state of being to the next. 2020. We are called to face that which scares us, and have to be willing to lose it all in order to gain a new way of being, of safety, of security, of depth, of meaning. Initiations, like rites of passages, mark the shift from one age to the next and can take place because of emotional turmoil, great loss, grief, or devastation. But it is through the seeming hardship that our heart cracks open and our spirit is invested to step forward. We take the sacred voyage into more of who we are and who we came here to be. It can be painful and scary, but once we begin the journey, we can be more ourselves than ever before. If you are in the middle of an initiation right now, you will get through it. And one day soon, you will bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you open. You are going somewhere sacred. It will be worth it, and you are closer than you think. Beautiful message. Absolutely beautiful message. Yes. I love this card. This card definitely resonates with me. So for those of you that were drawn to card number 3, you are not alone. We are there. We've done the work. And it is like, oh, thank you. Thank you for letting us know that we are actually getting there. Okay. So let's move on to the goddess card. Now, again, this goddess is going to be working with all of us throughout the week. So you have the individual cards that is giving you focus, what to focus on this week, right? To really bring in more of that productivity, success this week. And then the goddess card is just working with everybody, making sure that it's initiating us. Oh, there you go. Right? It's initiating us to the next level of our being, bringing in more light. So first I wanted to share the message with you, and then we'll go right into the meditation. What do you think? All right. So we have Green Terra. And let's see. And the card, the message with this card is salvation. So Green Terra is bringing in salvation this week for all of us. Let's see here. Again, I lost the page. There it is. Okay. So I love this card because I love the representation of her and the smile that she's kind of like giving us, like, you have no idea what's coming up, but there's something amazing coming your way, right? I love that. So here's the message, the empowerment message. The divine has intended you into being and given you the assignment to explore life through certain perceived limitations. You are meant to learn about life and all its complexities, especially learning about how to be in community with others. Green Tara, a Tibetan goddess also known as She Who Saves, says that you will never be alone in life's journey. This compassionate savior goddess of intimate friendship will ensure that the right people will show up for you at the right time. Yes, please. Green Terra reminds you that your needs will always be met. You don't need to know the how, as that is her domain. You just need to trust, and the goddess Green Terra will use her magic on your behalf. You are safe and secure and always in the care of the divine. You are safe and secure and always in the care of the divine. So when you're ready, find a comfortable space. You will not be disturbed for a little bit. Close your eyes. Find a comfortable position, whether it's laying down or sitting. Close your eyes and bring your awareness, drop your awareness from your mind, from your head into your heart. And you can see this as, a light dropping down into your heart. And at this time, see a pillar of light coming down from above through your crown, going through your heart, all the way down, entering through the earth and anchoring into Mother Earth. So now you're connected to heaven and earth, with you as the bridge. And as this pillar of light runs through you, it lights up all of your energy centers, all of your chakras. And it looks like a rainbow in your light bubble. Taking a deep breath in here and out. We're going to open this meditation with the mantra, Green Tara's mantra. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. Taking a deep breath in here and out. So with this activation from Green Tara, I was guided to share with you the transmission from the Sophia Code. If you guys haven't read this book, it is incredible. It is not a normal book, as it is a book of initiations. So after you receive this activation, if you are interested, go check out this book, the Sophia Code, and receive other activations, especially if you're someone who's drawn to the goddess work. You need this book on your side. Of course, I have other ones too, but this is one of it's kind of like my Bible. Right. And so I'm really excited to share this with you. This book was written by Kaya Ra, the most amazing goddess ever. Like, I just absolutely love her. And so, quiet your mind, bring your awareness back into your heart, being the bridge between heaven and earth, illuminating in your glorious radiance, and receive this message and transmission. Beloved Green Terra speaks. With the power of your own voice, allow my mantra of Om Tare Tutare Ture Soha to activate within you. Let us step into the quantum universe of your DNA to activate your highest potential together. I am a loving guide to the happiness that knows no suffering, and my divine feminine Christ embodiment offers you a clear reflection that it is safe to create and embody your inner reality of heaven on earth. As a sovereign creator of the one Sophia source, by the power of my I am presence, by the power of our I am presence, I now activate this key code 3 within the unified field of our whole selves. We now accept that we hold the golden keys to the heaven on earth. We now accept that we create our reality by the power of our word. Our word is good, our heart is pure. By the loving of our pure word, we now awaken Kiko 3 within us through the holy vehicle of Green Terra's mantra, Om Tare Tutare Ture Soha, activating my DNA. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soha. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soha. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soha. I am the pure sound wave of Om. I am the pure sound wave of Om activating my DNA now. I am the pure sound wave of Om manifesting as the holy architecture for all life. I am the pure sound wave of Om manifesting as the holy empty space of my mind. I am the pure sound wave of Om manifesting as my holy human voice. I am the pure sound wave of Om manifesting as my holy body. I am the pure sound wave of Om, manifesting as my holy communion with life on earth. I am the pure sound wave of Om. I am that. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soha. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soha. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soha. I am the radiant sound wave of Tare. I am the radiant sound wave of Tare activating my DNA now. I am the radiant sound wave of Tare resonating as the peaceful form of Nothin. I am the radiant sound wave of Tare resonating as my eternally free nature. I am the radiant sound wave of Tare resonating as my innocent nature. I am the radiant sound wave of Tare resonating as my joyful sovereignty. I am the radiant sound wave of Tare resonating as my omniscient clarity. I am the radiant sound wave of Tare resonating as the Holy Spirit within all form. I am the radiant sound of Tare. I am that. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soham. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soham. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soham. I am the piercing sound wave of Tutare. I am the piercing sound wave of Tutare, activating my DNA now. I am the piercing sound wave of Tutare that dissolves the great 8 fears. I am the piercing sound of Tutare that acts as the wisdom of elephants, removing all obstacles from my path, My essential nature is direct knowing, which transcends the ignorance of my suffering. I am the piercing sound wave of Tutare that floods my life with divine love. My essential nature is unconditional self love, which transcends my attachment to suffering. I am the piercing sound wave of Tutare that stokes the fire of my transfiguration. My essential nature is self forgiveness, which transcends the hatred that feeds my suffering. I am the piercing sound wave of Tutari that causes the lion to lay down with the lamb. My essential nature is self knowing, which transcends the ignorance and arrogance of my suffering. I am the piercing sound wave of Tutari that awakens the serpent Kundalini to rise within me. My essential nature is self communion, which transcends the jealousy of my suffering. I am the piercing sound wave of Titare that is the freedom from all bondage. My essential nature is prosperity, which transcends the misalignedness of my suffering. I am the piercing sound wave of Tutare, that my angelic nature is singing now. My essential nature is faith, which transcends the demons of my suffering. I am the piercing sound wave of Tutare, resonating thieves and bandits into the remembrance of their divine inheritance. My essential nature is omniscience awareness, which transcends the judgments and projections of my suffering. I am the piercing sound wave of Tutare. I am that. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soha. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soha. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soha. I am the ever-present sound wave of Ture. I am the ever-present sound wave of Ture, activating my DNA now. I am the ever-present sound wave of Ture, originating from the one source. I am the ever-present sound wave of Ture, abiding in the one source. I am the ever-present sound wave of Ture, spoken from the one voice. I am the ever-present sound wave of Ture, speaking as the one voice. I am the ever-present sound wave of Ture, bringing my awareness to the one voice. I am the ever-present sound wave of Ture that is a living bridge for others to remember the one voice within them. I am the ever-present sound wave of Ture that is a living bridge for heavenly paradigms to manifest on earth. I am the ever-present sound wave of Ture. I am that. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soha. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soha. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soha. I am the clear sound wave of Soha. I am the clear sound wave of Soha, activating my DNA now. I am the clear sound wave of Soha, creating the space of every present moment. I am the clear sound wave of Soha, breathing the first and last breath of every present moment. I am the clear sound wave of Soha, joyfully laughing in my innocent nature. I am the clear sound wave of Soha, hailing my true nature within a human form. I am the clear sound wave of Soha, celebrating my holy human divinity. I am the clear sound wave of Soha, expanding my awareness for humanity's ascension. I am the clear sound wave of Soha, activating my sovereign power to create heaven on earth. I am the clear sound wave of Soha, activating key code 3 within me now. I am the clear sound wave of Soha. I am that. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soha. 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 tare ture soha. Om tare ture soha. By the power of 7, self-realized heaven, it is done. I now multiply the power of 7, self-realized heaven, by the power of 3, a perfect trinity, to reveal the 21 aspects of green terror within us. Taking a deep breath in here and out. Taking another deep breath in and out. I accept that I hold the golden keys to my heaven on earth. I accept that I create my reality by the power of my word. My word is good. My heart is pure. By the love and power of my pure word, I wholly accept that it is safe for me to create my reality of heaven on earth. By the love and power of my pure word, I now command my higher self to activate all the crystalline divine qualities of this key code 3 of the Sophia code within me as the new operating system for my carbon-based DNA. And I now integrate this initiation throughout my entire body on all 4 levels of my being with grace and ease. I have received more of myself today. It is done. It is done. It is done. By the power of 3, a perfect trinity. It is done. Taking a deep breath in here and out. And if you can, go ahead and stand up and taking a deep breath in, bringing in the breath through your feet from Mother Earth, filling in your entire body, your lungs all the way up. And then with your exhale, bringing all the way down the energy from higher up through your crown all the way through your body and back into Mother Earth. Let's do this 2 more times. Breathing in the energy from Mother Earth all the way out through your crown, and then connect to the light above. Breathing in, bringing it down with your exhale through your body and into the earth. Let's do this 1 more time. Breathe it in, up, and down with your exhale. It is done. It is done. It is done. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, and so it is. And so it is. And so it is. So thank you all for receiving this activation, this transmission, and the messages. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can, actually, I invite you to do this activation as many times as you can this week to really help you ground that higher light, that higher energy that you just received into your reality, into this physical reality, into every part of your body, every cell in your body. The more you do this, the more light you pour into your being. This is magical. This is powerful. This is potent. So thank you for receiving this. If you know anybody who needs this transmission, please share this video with them, and feel free to like and subscribe to my YouTube page. Thank you so much for receiving this. Until next time, so much blessings to you.